Welcome to Craftsember, a December weekday journey into creativity and inspiration. I'm Suzanne, a Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator, sharing paper crafting ideas to spark your imagination. We're going to explore some techniques and celebrate the joy of crafting. I may share projects using multiple products, last chance products, scrapbooking ideas, crafting kits, or fun folds. You never know, I might throw in a 3D object or two. So whether you're a seasoned stamper or just getting started, there's something here for you. Let's dive into today's video. I'm featuring the Reindeer Fun stamp set for this card, and also the papers from A Little Bit Festive. It's a specialty designer series paper. You'll find it in the Last Chance products. So this is Night of Navy ink. I'm inking up the sentiment that says Merry Christmas, and I am stamping down on a piece of basic white strip paper. So usually when I cut my card fronts with basic white, sometimes I have a little bit of cardstock left over, and this is it. So there's my secret. I got this tear tape from a paper pumpkin. It's a little wider than normal, so I'm using it up. And this little strip of stripy paper came from A Little Bit Festive. It was one of the die cuts, and I've just trimmed it down to 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to have a little bit of extra on either side. So this is a 3D plaid embossing folder, and it's quite lovely actually. I'm going to adhere it to the pool party cardstock that I have here. It's one of my favorite blues, you know, that powder blue. It's funny, my car is a bright candy blue, but I like all shades of blue. And then, as you can see, I'm just going to go through the cardstock that you can see from left to right. So that is the basic beige, and then we have pecan pie, and then espresso. And then those two circles, those die cut circles, they are from the Stylish Shapes dies. It's the circle ones. And then the garden green is for the wreath, and real red is for the bow. So as I'm putting this card together, you can kind of see what I have already done. I removed the release paper, and I'm adhering this to that little strip. Then I'm going to cut it down to just the size of that plaid paper, and I will adhere it down using my adhesive, my dry adhesive. So here's another little trick. Sometimes I don't measure. So I am just using my take your pick tool to score a little indentation in my sentiment, and then all I have to do is cut it out on my handy dandy trimmer, and then I will really remove the release paper and put it on my card, and it's a go. So here's, this is just really quick. I've already pre-cut a lot of, or pre-die cut all my pieces so that I can just share with you the actual like design of the card. You don't like, if you were to create something similar, you could use circles, you could use squares, you could use just different shapes. I like using the dry adhesive. It's called Seal Plus. It is very strong. It's not going to have any of my paper unstick from my card. And these cards will be going to my clients in the salon. In case you didn't know, I'm a hairstylist, and Christmas time is a busy time. And I really needed to make an effort to make all my handmade cards and get them out there to my customers. So hence the reason we're going to focus kind of on Christmas cards for the first little while. until I catch up. So this early espresso cardstock, I did not put adhesive on, but all of the others I put adhesive on it. So this is the base. Then we're going in with, again, basic beige, probably one of my favorite neutrals right now. It's lighter than crumb cake, but it is got a warmth to it, so it's not like the grays. It's actually really pretty. It's a great neutral. It's one of my favorites. So I did remove these little pieces. I actually put adhesive sheet on the back, just a little bit, enough for, because it's not going to go, you know, tromping through the woods or anything, or I should hope not, this card, but it's nice to have that. I'm just making a sticker, and it die cuts beautifully. The adhesive sheet, it's very thin, and you're going to be able to adhere things very, very quickly. So I'm just removing the release paper here, and then that whole little part of the deer, which is pecan pie, is going to be a sticker. So I just have to stick it over top. So no wet glue, no glue all over my fingers. I don't have to worry about, you know, using my dry adhesive on its ears. Its ears aren't going to go flapping away. And even with this wreath, I only put adhesive on half of it because, and the one half that's going to need it is around his neck. It's going to be dry on the back side, because I didn't need it to be sticky. So you can play around with this. I stuck it all together. I'm going to put the red bow on the little, gosh, this reindeer. I don't think I used the stamp set very much, but these dies, oh my gosh, they are pretty. Love this little deer. I'm not usually into cutesy stuff, but I really actually kind of liked it. And of course, I really like the little bit festive 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper. And you guys, in order for me to do all these weekly videos, I can't do a lot of the extras that I normally do in my regular videos. So I'm just going to give you a link to the Last Chance products in the description of YouTube and also on my blog, which is sunstampin.com, and you'll be able to find out what's on special. Last Chance products usually have a special price. So these are the peppermint embellishments. You can no longer get them. They're retired, except they're not retired in my craft room. I'm not going to refrain from using them. I think they're cute. If you have them in your stash, go ahead and use them. Don't hoard them. They're super cute. So that is my card, my first card for Craftsember. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.